Good morning. Today we are jumping into Chapter 12, Lesson 1. I want you to take a quick look at this little anchor chart, and it's going to help explain what we're going to be talking about today. We're talking about shapes and different clubs they can get into depending on how many sides and angles and vertices they have. And don't worry, we're going to talk about what vertices are. So there is a copy of this that you can just screenshot to your iPad to have as a note. But in the meantime, let's go to Am I Ready? It's on page 889. Let's just start talking about some geometric shapes, shall we? Let's look at this first, number one, this first shape. How many sides and angles does it have? Now an angle is kind of like all these little different corners and the different angles that they represent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 4 sides and there are 4 angles. Okay, on this shape, let's count how many sides and how many angles it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And where all of the sides meet is an angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's talk about this shape right here. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and where the sides meet is considered an angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this crazy looking shape looks like a wedge you'd put underneath a door. It has 1, 2, 3 sides, and then 1, 2, 3 angles. Good job. Now we're going to talk about down here which side appears to have the same length as A and D. So here's A and D. Which side appears to have the same length? Well, that one is way too long. That one's way too long. So, yep, you're right. Side BC. At what point do sides AB, okay, A and B, and B and C meet? They meet at point B. So these two sides meet at that angle right there. We're going to call that angle B because that's the letter that's closest to it. Good job. Okay, Kaya is drawing a triangle with all three sides that are equal. Draw a sketch of this triangle. Okay, so a triangle with all 3 sides are equal definitely would not look like that one, would it? It would be more kind of like your typical triangle that you're used to seeing. All right, now we're going to skip to this page with the vocabulary cards. Now I've added a few extra notes to this triangle. This is called a acute triangle. So it is known by each of these angles, or each of where these sides meet is called an angle, is less than 90 degrees. And I'm going to add a protractor video so you can see what 90 degrees looks like and how they measure degrees. So cute, how I remember is, oh, it's such a cute little triangle. That's how you remember acute, because it's less than 90 degrees. And how you remember that, it's different than obtuse. See how that one is clear, spread out? This angle right here is greater than 90 degrees. So it's obtuse. Think of a great big slow cow waddling through the field trying to go get a drink of water. It's big, it's wide, and it's obtuse. So think of that. Obtuse is big. Acute is, oh, it's such a cute little angle. It's actually spelled acute, but to help you remember, we'll talk about that. A couple other words you need to know for this chapter. Base is, the top or the bottom of a figure. Congruent also means agreement or in harmony, or a really simple word is same. So if it says all sides are congruent, it's talking about all the sides being the same. All right, there's a cube. Think of a sugar cube. This is a congruent figure. As you can see, all the sides are the same. They're in harmony. They're in agreement with one another. All right, let's go over here. Cubic units, just think of sugar cubes stacked on each other. They are all equal and congruent. Okay, an edge is the very, very corner of a base, and the face is the top part of the base of the shape. We'll talk about this one later, so I'm not going to worry about that one too much. Octagon looks like a stop sign. Parallelogram, we'll talk about these ones. Pentagon, really easy way to remember that one is there is a building named the Pentagon that is shaped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides, and this is a government building. So Pentagon has 5 sides. And we're going to talk about polygons, prisms, rectangles, regular prisms, and regular polygons. It's really helpful that before we start this chapter, you guys have watched the Math Antics video about polygons. It'll help explain some of these. These are some more vocabulary words we're going to be going over. But, oh, this is the other one I want to talk about. Vertex. I wish they would have just said this. Vertex means a corner. So if it says find the vertex, it just means find the corner. I know, welcome to our math book, right? You guys will be super smart knowing all these vocabulary words. All right, let's dive into 903. It is lesson 1 with polygons. Polygons. Now, please make sure you have watched the Math Antics video. This will help you figure out some of these out. We're talking about polygons. This is the umbrella. Remember, they're two-dimensional. They're flat. There's no curves. They have a closed shape, which means if you have a little ant in here, it'd be curled in and they can't escape. And they have straight lines. Polygons. That's what these things are. All right, let's dive into this. Polygon is a closed figure made up of line segments that do not cross each other. In the building shown in the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., describe the sides of the figure formed by the red outline. Does the red outline form a polygon? Well, absolutely. It has 5 sides. And does the sides ever cross each other? Nope. So it is a polygon. A regular polygon is a polygon with a congruent. Remember, that means same sides and congruent angles. That also means same. Congruent sides are equal in length or the same. Congruent angles have the same degree or the same degree. So polygons, they all have the same angles and sides. As you can see, these are all great examples of polygons. All right, let's jump down here to example 2. The top and bottom sides appear to be longer than all the other sides. Are all 6 sides of this polygon congruent? No, it is not. It's kind of stretched. Looks like somebody sat on it. It is not a regular polygon. So there are regular and there are not regular. We're going to talk about that in just a bit. So that's page 903. We're going to jump over to 904. Get my book straight there. Okay, fun stuff here. Triangles. Polygons are a subcategory of two-dimensional figures. A subcategory is a division of common characteristics with a larger category, which just means pretty much polygons cover up here the top umbrella, and then we can divide into different little things and explain how they work. The thing to know, though, is that squares are awesome because they fit into all the clubs. They fit into the rectangle club, the rhombus club, the parallelogram club. They're just awesome. All right, let's dive into this really fast. Triangles. Here's a regular triangle because all of the sides and all of the angles are congruent or the same. This one is not regular. But first, let's see what they have in common. They all have 3 sides. Now they want us to draw another polygon that is not regular. So what you can do is just do a mirror image of this one and just draw, well, I can just draw kind of a mirror image of this one. There, I have 3 sides that are not the same and 3 angles that are not the same. So it is not regular. All right, quadrilateral, or we slice. This is our square that can fit into all the clubs. Remember how we talked about that? And this one is not regular. It looks like it's been sat on just a little bit. Doesn't have the same amount of angles everywhere, so it's not regular. How many sides does it have? It has 4. We need to draw another one. Well, let's draw another one that maybe has different sides and different angles, but it still has 4 sides, but they're different lengths, shall we? There. We still have 4 sides, but it is not regular. The angles are not the same, and the sides are not the same. All right, let's draw a pentagon, something with 5 sides. Let's see if this one has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so both of these have 5 sides. They want us to draw another one that does not have equal or congruent angles and sides. Let's do a kind of a fun little shape like this. Go up and maybe bounce in like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We've got the 5 sides, but it is a not regular polygon. Okay, hexagon. Remember stop sign shape? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 sides total. Should we draw something that has another 6 sides? 1, 2, let's see, let's go this way. 3, 4, 5, 6. That is not a regular polygon. See how it's all irregular? All right, octagon. Think of an octopus. An octopus has 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sides. So now we have to draw a shape with 8 sides. So you can get really creative here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's our 8 sides. Congratulations, you just drew a irregular or not regular octagon. All right, we're still on page 904. Let's work on number 1. A polygon has, name of the polygon, determine if it's regular or not regular. The polygon has how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All sides appear to be congruent. This is a word you're going to use a lot. Think of Gru from the Minions. Congruent. It is a regular octagon. Perfect. And the reason why I'm doing this is because this is what your pink math or your reteach is going to look like. Only it's not going to be pink. It's going to be white. You guys understand what I'm talking about. All right, we're on page 905. Let's do number 2. Identify the structure. Identify structure name each polygon. Determine if it appears to be regular or not regular. So they want us to have 2 answers. 1 answer here and then 2 answers here. So each one of these has to have 2 answers. All right, let's look at this. This is right here. It is talking about, so different polygon. It's not a triangle, it's not a pentagon, not a hexagon or an octagon. It has 4 sides. We're going to call it a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is a special shape that has 4 sides, 4 angles, and 4 vertices. Or remember, this is another word for corners. So we're going to put the word here, quadrilateral. And it's spelled Q-U-A-D-R-I-L-A-T-E-R-A-L. Whew, that was a mouthful. And it is regular because all the sides are the same and all the angles are the same. Good job. And by the way, this is going to come in really handy. Make sure you have a screen copy or screensaver copy, a screenshot. Boy, I'm struggling this morning. A screenshot of this on your iPad. Okay, number 3. Let's look at this. Let's count how many sides it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's look over here. What has 6 sides? A hexagon. So we're going to write hexagon. And is it regular or not regular? Well, not all the sides are the same, not all the angles are the same, so I'm going to say not regular. Okay, let's look at this cute little guy right here. This one, which we discovered up here, quadrilateral, is the squares. So we're going to say it's a quadrilateral. Good luck spelling that again. You have it spelt up there, so you should be able to do great. And it is regular, has the same sides, congruent sides, and congruent angles. All right, let's look at our number 5 right here. How many sides does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's look over here. Remember, an octopus is what? Octopus has 8, so an octagon. So we're going to write octagon. And we need to decide if it's regular or not regular. And all of the sides and the angles are the same, so we're going to say regular. Good job. Okay, let's go to number 6, triangle that's not regular. Well, let's look over here on our notes. Here is a regular, here's a not regular triangle. So we just need to draw something like that. Okay, kind of draw at an angle like this, down and flat. So all 3 sides and all 3 angles are different. Pentagon, also use your notes over here. They want us to draw one that's not regular. So we need to have 5 sides for a pentagon that's not regular. There's our 5 sides. Okay, quadrilateral that is not regular. Okay, look at your notes over here, regular, not regular. So you're just going to draw one that looks like it's been sat on, or you can draw one that's like that. It has to have 4 sides that are not regular. Let's draw this one. I like that one. Quadrilateral, not regular. Okay, now triangle. Ah, regular. Yes. All 3 sides and all 3 angles that are the same. Good job, friends. All right, let's go to 906. What polygons make up the design? Well, let's look and see what we have. I see the shape isn't quite what has 4 sides, and it looks like that's how many sides are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 sides there. So what we knew that had 8 sides was an octagon. And I'm looking to see, oh, look at this shape right here. So we really don't want that shape right there. We're looking for the shape that's in the inside. When these octagons are put together, what's this shape right here, friends? Yes, you're right. It is a square. We're going to say n squares. And we're going to say that they fit into the quadrilaterals. Let's just say quads, because that's a big word to write. But we know that that means that it's wanting you to put that they are quadrilaterals, because there's 4 sides, 4 angles, 4 vertices right there. So those are the 2 polygons that make up that design. Describe polygon B as regular or not regular. Well, right there's polygon B. It has 4 sides and 4 angles that are congruent, so I'm going to say it's regular. Good job. Circle the polygon that is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Ooh, let's see. Which one is a quadrilateral? Remember, quadrilaterals have 4 sides, 4 angles, and 4 vertices. So let's see which one of these polygons are quadrilateral. They have 4 sides, 4 angles, and 4 vertices. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to say that one will work out good. It is not regular, but it's definitely quadrilateral. Using the city streets on the map, create a regular polygon. Ooh, fun. We can see what we can do to make a regular. Now, regular has 4 sides that are equal. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to make one like this. Just a perfect square. I'm going to put 2 city blocks together, and I'm going to say that as A, B, C. I'm going to say this is D. And I'm going to put a little example here that it's a square to make a regular, so everything has to be equal, polygon. Okay, now we're going to say, explain why every square is a regular polygon. Draw and label a model to support your answer. Every square has 4 sides. Every square has 4 sides that are equal and 4 angles. that are equal. So all squares equal regular polygons. So here you go. All squares, they equal quadrilaterals, and they're the squares that are included into all the clubs. All right, number 15, and then we can be done with this page. How can polygons be considered a subcategory of two-dimensional figures? Name another category of two-dimensional figures. So, what we can talk about this one is that circles are another good category. There's question 2. Question 1 is how can polygons be considered a subcategory of two-dimensional figures? All polygons are two-dimensional. Here's what it shows. All polygons are two-dimensional. They're flat. And circles are too. All right, that's the concludes for the guided practice for lesson 1 of chapter 12. Go ahead and get ready to do your homework. If you have any questions, please watch the Math Antics video, and I'll see you in the homework.